Got us this Walmart PJ is going to be first up versus Varlip. As the man is slowly approaching him, wants to give him a bit of an honor duel, kind of shaking, but it looks like Walmart does not want to give him a proper honor duel. He just wants to get in there as soon as possible. Got his whole pets, it's going to be a blind on the entire army of demons. Big hammers around for Val. Got himself lots of resources, trying to see if he can crack through the defenses of Walmart PJs, able to blast through the dark bag, but the Mortal Coil going to send him out with all the pets surrounding him. Val may have to even think about using a Wake of Ashes just to clear out the pets, just to stun all of them. But he's definitely playing it very, very defensively as Walmart is letting the pets attack and assault Val. But Val put himself out in the open. I don't know if Walmart realizes it. Gonna be Val just surrounded, man, just onto the bridge, not in a fantastic space. Walmart trying to see if he can swing around. Big Demon Bolts, is it gonna be enough? The Demon Bolts maybe will take him down, but that's gonna be a bubble out of the Paladin. Needs to go for a bit of recovery. He's just surrounded by the pets, just getting harassed by the Warlock. Demon Dogs are just going to be chipping away at your armor. The acidy teeth, the acidy spit of these demons from another planet are just going to be rotting through your armor. Eventually, you're just not going to be able to live long enough at all. All you have is a blessing of protection, maybe laying hands to give yourself a little bit of recovery, but you have to make a move at some point possible. Axos, as you're trying to heal yourself, so you locked out on Holy as well, maybe in a bit of bad spot, does get himself a lay on hands before dampening goes up. Paladins can use lay on hands, by the way. It is heavily reduced, except right there, it wasn't heavily reduced, but they can use lay on hands, which is weird. It's testing it out, seeing how that stuff works. I kind of don't mind it. It's gonna be quick interrupt onto Val. Does at least give himself a bit of recovery. Big Demon Bolts up, and that's gonna be a big Tyrant. Massive Kyrian Burst for Val. Does have all the judgment, but looks like Divine Toll was not enough, and Walmart was able to chip away at him little by little with all these pets and take him down. Man, these pets for Warlocks are incredibly good right now. Who's it going to be next for Team 2? Is it going to be Dalaran, potentially Panda, Reverence, or Demoniac? By the way, look at that thing, dude. That's a promotional mount with Diablo. It looks good. It is basically one of those Untorn, like a really modified version. Oh, it looks so good, but the skeleton is the same. Starting to run in the corner as Walmart trying to see if he can put some pressure into Dali. Did this man already pop a cooldown or not, though? He doesn't have a blind, so he may be in a bad spot. Demon Dog is charging out at the Rogue, maybe in a bit of a tight spot as Demon Bolts are flying in. He definitely needs to find a way to either close the gap with Walmart or escape. There goes the Vanish, but can he make sure it's a clean Vanish? Does Walmart find him? Maybe just a random Shadow Fury just gets him out in the open. He is standing next to the Warlock, could potentially find him right then and there. Dallas is just gonna back up out of there. He sees a fellow guard spinning. He's just gonna go for the max range sap. Getting the shot. Does he have himself proper go? Axe does by the man pet, and the man does not have a trinket for it. Gonna be Demon Dog charging in. Walmart trying to see if he can slow down Dally. Curse of Exhaustion on him. Mortal Coil to walk him in the opposite direction. Just trying to see if he can bail out of that port as soon as the Rogue repositions with a Shadow Step. That's where Dally used to find a way to get out of there. Got himself evasion, can at least deal with some of the pets. Wants to get next to Walmart again, but the man, I mean, the way the pets are going is just perfectly positioned. Big Demon Dog is right after man just goes down. With Reverence going to be up next, charging out as a Destra Warlock versus Demonology. Can he fight through the Demonology? Soulfire, gonna be a big damage. Reflect off for Reverence so he cannot get interrupted. Got himself a big cannonball. That's gonna be a full set of pets around him. Get interrupted on the Shadow, jumping off the bridge in order to avoid all of these pets. Walmart does go in for a Shadow Fury in order to slow down Reverence by quite a bit. Reverence with the port as soon as he sees the Warlock chasing after him, but he's back up here with all the pets, so you can't really ever outrun the Warlock or the pets. You're always surrounding, always fighting something. That just adds so much more pressure for Destruction Warlocks and really anybody fighting against Walmart. That's gonna be a Chaos Bolts to follow. Does get to cleave versus the Walmart as well as his main pet, so it's a lot of havoc cleaving for Reverence here. Mortal Coil, havoc cleave. Casable to have a cleave. It's all really strong. Bonzafell versus Walmart is going to be a Mortal Coil versus Reverence. Trying not to break that Bonzafell if you can help it. And Reverence looking to port Walmart out if you can. It's going to be porting him out. I don't know if Bonzafell actually was able to do its full damage. Reflect up for Reverence with the Dark Pact as well. Trying to see if he can take up this damage as best as possible. Second BCC with the Soul Fire. Doesn't do enough damage. It does quite a bit, but is it going to be enough though? Walmart's super low, but so is Reverence. Reverence trying to see if he can avoid him for a little bit. Walmart going for a bit of a drain with a Hunt. That's going to be important for Reverence as he gets away from the bed. Trinkets out of the Axe Toss. Does have a Mortal Coil coming back up. He's going to use Mortal Coil Incinerate. Isn't enough. Oh! And the Reverence does end up winning it. That Warlock won off. That Warlock 1v1. He does end up barely doing it. My goodness. Trying to go for a bit of a first aid, but the dots are on him. Got himself a bit of a port. The Rogue with a cloak. There's no way Reverence lives this, right? But yeah, the Rogue is not going to let you go anywhere. Man, that was a close one. That was good. Destro versus Demo. I feel like in that situation, most cases, Demonology does win. I mean, those passages will do work all on their own. Demonic going in for a quick blind as he sees Daddy Swift commit some cooldowns, but the fact that the Daddy Swift does not have a trinket of his own, it is going to give Demonic an opportunity to control him entirely. Not let him play the game at all. Kidney shot, there's going to be nothing he can do about it. Cheat Death is going to maybe... Cheat Death didn't do anything. Weird. Smoke bomb for Demonic as the Dead. Trying to see if he can approach him. Gonna be kill shots back to back. Kidney shot is the Dead. Does go for the a little bit of that damage reduction with the pet sack. It looks like Demonic is landing a lot of crits, because all those crits are going into the pet of the Dead instead of the Hunter itself. That's going to be a bit of a health fortification of the bear for the Dead, just to give him a bit more health. Facing trap, waiting for Demonic, but he got himself a cloak. Turtle shell as the Demonic bandage comes out, and Demonic is just unstoppable right now. Unless the Dead has a full stun for Demonic, I think it may be kind of over for the Dead. Kidney shot, unless he got some kind of defensive, or unless Demonic makes a mistake. It looks like Demonic wasn't able to do enough damage versus the Dead. It is going to be still chap onto the rogue for the second. Next hit is going to get proc a binding shot. Just trying to see if he can maybe get him to waddle. That's going to be a big stun. Does he have the damage? Death shock him with a grenade right after. Got himself a heal together with the vanish. It's going to be a lot of healing survivability into a freezing trap. But he does end up killing him. My goodness. He had himself symbols of death, I think, with a cold blood maybe, and just like... Maybe actually not even cold blood. Big damage towards Demonic. Kyrian to follow. Is it going to be enough though with the resounding clarity, empowering all of his finishes? Blade Flurry. Is it going to be Demonic doing a lot of damage to Lint? Does Lint have a way to stop it? Is it going to be disarmed? But a trick out of Demonic, so maybe the stuns could be deadly right now, but maybe not. Evasion, I think, up right now for Lint. Got himself a cloak of shadows. Oh, but the rogue with a shadow step eviscerate, taking him out. Shadow Blades. Immediate trinket by Lathvoker. Trying to go for a bit of damage of his own. Big claws. It's going to be a cloak of shadows for Demoniac. Lathvoker trying to go for a big setup. Big deep breath. I don't know if that does enough. Going to be an elephant shroud. Maybe they'll give him a little bit of survivability here, at least preventing any kind of CC from Demonic. It's going to be a cloak that was used earlier. Big disintegrate. Is it going to be enough though? Disintegrate doing work, even if he isn't smoke bomb. May just do him right here. Wait, big procs right now. Demonic with a vanish right after. The Lathvoker is going to go for a bit of a reheal. Eyes are up in case he wants to use them. And Lath does have an immunity. Can he use his immunity while stunned? Wait, he does get a proc. Oh, I don't even know how you found him. Was there a dot still rolling in onto Demoniac? Did he just have like the longest firebreath dot ever? Big immunity as Panda closes the gap. Lath looking to root him down. I don't know if there's much he could really do. Does put him to sleep. And Lath looking for a bit of recovery. I don't know if he got much left though. Lexi, I think it's over. My God. How'd you find that rogue? I don't even understand. And Demonic with 3 kills back to back. Warlock Peaches with 2. Until Reverence was able to challenge him out in the arena. Well done, boys. Like a killer to Duster, but...